Jack and the Beanstalk. There was once a poor widow. Her son Jack was a lazy boy, so they had very little money. One sad day, things got so bad that the widow decided to sell the only thing they had left. She sent Jack off to market with Milky White, their cow, telling him to get the best price he could. Jack was only a part way along the road when he bumped into a funny old man. The old man eyed the cow and said, "My boy, I'll swap her for something very precious." He pulled 5 beans out of his pocket. "Beans?" Jack said doubtfully. "They're magic ones," the old man explained. That made Jack's mind up. He handed over Milky White and went home very satisfied with his bargain. "Mother, look what I've got," he shouted. Jack's mother wasn't so happy, though. She threw the beans out the window and a saucepan at Jack. Then she sent him to bed without any supper. In the morning, however, Jack could hardly believe his eyes. Something was growing outside his bedroom window. He poked his head out. It wasn't a tree or a giant sunflower, but a beanstalk that grew straight up into the sky. At once, Jack clambered out of his window and began to climb the beanstalk. Half an hour later, he found himself in another country where everything was much larger. Across the fields was a very big house. A woman answered the door. "How about a bite to eat?" Jack asked boldly. "All right," the woman said, "but if my husband, the ogre, comes, you'll have to make yourself scarce. He eats children." Jack decided to take the chance, but he'd hardly sat down on the table when there was a roar outside. "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread." "Quick, in the oven," the woman said to Jack. "Nonsense, sweetheart. You can smell the scraps of yesterday's child I gave the cat," she shouted to her husband. After his meal, the ogre began counting bags of gold. That soon put him to sleep. Out sneaked Jack and stole a bag. He threw it down the beanstalk and scampered after. His mother could hardly believe their good luck. But a few months later, all the gold spent, Jack decided to go back to the other land. Up the beanstalk he climbed. This time, however, the ogre's wife was more suspicious. "Last time you came, a bag of gold went missing," she complained. The fuss that caused. Still, she let Jack in. Very soon the ogre came along. "Fee, fi, fo, fum," he started to roar. Jack hid in the oven again. "Nonsense, Angel," the ogre wife said. "It's only the smell of that baby broth you had yesterday. Eat your buffalo pie." After he'd eaten, the ogre shouted, "Wife, bring my hen." His wife brought it. "Lay," the ogre commanded, and to Jack's amazement, the hen laid a golden egg. Naturally, Jack stole the hen too. By now, Jack and his mother were well off, but after a year, Jack decided to try his luck again. Up he climbed. This time, he sneaked his way past the ogre's wife and hid in her copper pan. In came the ogre. "Fee, fi, fo, fum," he started. "If it's that dratted boy again, he must be in the oven, dearest," his wife said. But of course, Jack wasn't. "I know he's here somewhere," the ogre rumbled. But although they searched high and low, they couldn't find him. This time, after his meal, the ogre got out a golden harp. "Sing," he commanded, and the harp lullabied him to sleep. Now Jack wanted that harp more than anything he'd ever wanted before. He climbed onto the snoring giant's knee, jumped onto the table, and grabbed it. "Master!" the harp cried. Jack jumped off the table. The ogre galloped after them. "Master!" the harp cried again. And when Jack was halfway down the beanstalk, the ogre began to climb down after him. "Mother!" Jack called. "Mother, an axe! Quick! Quick!" Together they chopped at the beanstalk, and down it tumbled, ogre and all. He died instantly. "Phew!" Jack said. "That was a close one." After that, Jack and his mother lived rich people's lives. The hen laid golden eggs whenever they told it to. People paid to hear the golden harp play. It's even said that Jack married a beautiful princess. Maybe he did.